Good evening. Tonight we're going to be congratulating my cousin Caroline and her boyfriend Alfie on their engagement. Caroline and I have so many memories throughout the years, from staying at my grandmother's house in New Bern, North Carolina, and swimming in the Trent River, catching frogs, fishing, and other childish activities. I'd like to share a few stories and memories I have of Caroline. This one time I was staying with my cousins at my aunt's house in Norfolk, Virginia. That's where they're from. And one day, a group of about 4 or 5 teenagers, teenage boys she went to school with, walked over to her house and began throwing pennies and quarters in the fountain in the front yard as if it were a wishing well. And I thought that was pretty funny. And I remember distinctly at Thanksgiving one year, Caroline texting her boyfriend during dinner, trying to hide it under the table, and her mother, my aunt, saw and got very upset and raised her voice at her. Another thing is Caroline, she's just always been so thoughtful, and I can count on every single one of my birthdays that I'll get a letter from her, and I know that she's just very consistent and keeps track of things, which I really admire. And so a little bit more about Caroline. Caroline moved from Norfolk, which is where she grew up. She moved to New York City for college, and ever since then she has just been traveling the world with her now fiance Alfred, and I mean there's too many countries to even keep track of. It's amazing that they do it, and so they've been traveling the world together, and now they will travel through life together. And this will just be a very special occasion for both families and everyone involved. On this joyous occasion, all family members, both sides, and close friends will be invited, and there will be copious amounts of food and drinks and just an overall great time and celebration. And another thing, I remember being at my aunt's, Caroline's mother's wedding, and I just remember seeing the look of excitement and just how much love Caroline had for the whole process, and now she gets to experience it firsthand, so that's very exciting. And to close up, I'd like to congratulate my cousin Caroline and my new cousin Alfred on their engagement. Cheers to eternity.